Dreamscape presents The Devil in Montmartre by Gary Inbinder. Narrated by Piers Hampton. Chapter 1. Paris, October 10th, 1889. A night at the Moulin Rouge. A chattering crowd bustled along the sidewalk on the boulevard de Clichy. Cabs and carriages rumbled up the damp street in a long procession at the foot of Montmartre Hill. A steady, chilling autumn rain had engulfed Paris for most of the day. Now, in the evening hours, the downpour had turned to drizzle, pattering in the gutters and pooling on the pavement. Pedestrians approaching their destination shook out the droplets and closed their umbrellas. They swarmed toward a beacon of modernity, a man-made radiance beaming from dozens of Edison's electric bulbs, glimmering like fireflies in the misty Paris night. With its electrically illuminated, rotating blades, the Red Mill advertised its presence in the Jardin de Paris. Brainchild of a pair of savvy entrepreneurs, Joseph Euler and his manager, Charles Ziedler, the sensational new music hall had opened just in time to haul in thousands of well-heeled tourists flocking to Paris during the waning days of the great Universal Exposition. Among them were two elegant women riding in a closed cab. The driver pulled up to the front entrance. An attendant holding an umbrella opened the door and helped the women out of the carriage. The first was tall, fair-skinned, and handsome. In her late 30s, she was fashionably dressed in an emerald-green Doucet dress. She stepped down to the sidewalk and turned to assist her friend, a gaunt woman of the same age, an inch shorter than her companion, and similarly attired in burgundy silk. As the women entered the dance hall, the reverberating jabber of patrons and the shuffling of their shoes on wooden floors was drowned out by an orchestra playing a quadrille at breakneck speed. Occasionally, a high-stepping dancer would show all of her legs and more, crying "Hoopla!" to be followed by shouts and applause from an appreciative audience. The Moulin Rouge had quickly gained a reputation. It was a place to ogle the provocative dancers, get roaring drunk, and pick up girls. No one raised an eyebrow at the presence of two women without gentlemen escorts. Such things were frowned upon elsewhere, but after all, this was Montmartre, where the catchphrase was "à chacun son goût." Most everything was tolerated, as long as you paid up at the end of an evening. The two women flowed with the crowd through a gallery, its walls lined with posters, paintings, and photographs evocative of modern Paris, including Monsieur Eiffel's controversial tower, then paused on a raised walkway near the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?